Okay, it is time for me to continue Drakengard. It's been a little while, a week or so. Let me do this. Of course, once again, for whatever reason, when I run the PS2 emulator, the mouse completely bugs out. I can no longer click. Like it tries to capture the mouse, which I don't exactly understand why. So I just have to like hit the fucking button like 50 times until it finally works. There we go. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's good. That's good. I was wondering because I moved the chat yesterday. Sometimes, I'm not too sure what OBS applies globally and what it applies like per scene. It's a bit strange. Anyways, it's time for Drakengard. Last time we did the entirety of chapter 1. Today I plan to do like 34 hours, I mean. I have to go later somewhere else, so I can't just play on and on and on until I'm bored. So, let's go. Okay. Ah, there we go. A voice that only pact partners may hear beckons forth. Inuart refuses to believe the tragedy that the voice foretells. A new free expedition is available. Choose your destination. Okay. I mean, that's chapter 1, right? And then that's chapter 2. There we go. Complications. On the trail to the neutral elf village, the small band and their escort of Union soldiers make camp. But then the dragon hears an ill-omened voice. Oh no. Let's check weapons very quick. You have no more weapons to equip. Oh. Ah, that doesn't suck at all. To have to go through it like this. Okay, continue. Let's see what happens. The camp in the forest. Is it gonna be another one of these cool cutscenes? No.
What is it?
They attacked the village of the elves. It may already be gone. I heard a voice. It would be better to go elsewhere.
Nonsense! The pact beasts may have powers, but I believe only my own eyes.
It's a bit ahead, weirdly enough.
To the village now. Freyai.
No, I'm well.
That's not true. You carry the awful weight of the seal. We must find you a place to rest.
Yeah, let me try to like reload the game in a second. And see if that continues. So let me do it like this. Good. Now let's do a full boot. And then go here. Of course, now I need to recapture the window. I have no idea why it has so much problems with that. There we go. Clouds of dark foreboding brood over the village of the elves in the sky above the neutral lands.
Heya encounters Imperial forces amassed in preparation for assault. It's been a bit too long, I'm not 100% sure about the controls again.
Well, we must cleanse the sky of these insects.
A dragon makes a pact with a man. The old legends have come alive.
When you want to turn around... Okay, yeah, I already know that. I don't know if it's just me, but the flying it feels a bit weird. Not the biggest fan of it. Especially when you try to like specifically aim at certain people or certain enemies, it is a bit of a strange one. But maybe, you know, I will get a hold of it. Like, I like it from a conceptual standpoint. Let me maybe put it like that. Controlling it is a bit of a... It hasn't aged well. Let me put it like this. Oh, come on. I need to kind of fly away a little bit, just so I can have a little bit more control. That's my biggest gripe so far about the game, really.
Without you,
These guys.
the world shall surely perish. Furii, now that you are the goddess, my world is already dead.
Don't be so melodramatic. Dude. It's not like she's dead. Oh, that's another 2 of these. As I said, I'm not the biggest fan of those particularly.
The Empire has come here. Prepare itself.
Don't get so close. I wonder if there's like a button that's can just kind of keep me at distance. You know, instead of having to be fucking touching, you know, tips with this thing. But yeah, if I could hold this distance somehow, that would be very good. My software crashed. Fantastic. Let's give it another shot. There we go. I'm glad it didn't take like 500 hours to get it to work again. Which happens sometimes. I really need to rewrite this software, or at least, you know, improve upon it. But, you know, it's always like, where do you find the time for it? It's always the hardest part. Can I hit multiple ones with this? Do I really have to like defeat 50,000 of these things? Okay, that worked well enough.
Can you not lock onto that specifically? All of these other enemies around still. Thank you. No, yesterday's stream was actually quite good. Of course it was.
It's only your hatred, Dragonfall.
Fucking continuously taking damage. Because it's so fucking hard to dodge. I don't want to die. Maybe I should use that more often.
The elf village must be here. It must be.
But yeah, yesterday's stream was quite well. Of course it got copyright struck. Funny enough. I mean, to be expected.
Good. Now to the village. Hold on.
But only like one actually got the entire VOD banned. So just remove that one and it seems to be working. I hate copyright, but you know, what are you gonna do? What can you do about it? I dropped the lid. I want to take a sip first. Hello? Ah.
The elf village lies in the woods across the bridge. It must be there.
Imperial ballista are being moved towards the elf village. Kill the operators and halt the Empire's advances. Okay. Don't just auto advance without me, thank you. Oh, closing the bottle. Already got shot down? That's not nice. Let me actually... How does it go like this? Status. Okay, Kaim's sword needs 2 more kills, which... You know, that sucks. It's only that much that I was missing. I mean, at least these guys are relatively weak. I like their armor though. And then I can switch honestly to the next weapon. Yeah, I don't like that one too much. But, you know, killing a few enemies by hand is probably the thing I should be doing. Oh, that's nice. Let's see where... Just straight ahead. Okay. I think I'm gonna do it on foot mostly. Yeah, just to get the weapons leveled up. Because, you know, I'm sure that would be helpful. Hey, don't avoid me. Let's see, is there anything on the map that seems suspicious? Can I move around? I mean, not in the elf village, but there's like this little out cave here. I might want to have a look at. Let's get around to it. Hello guys. You have no chance against me.
The Empire's forces have come even here. Is the village safe?
Now let's hope so. I mean, we know how, you know, elfin village and such in dark fantasies end up. And I'm sure people have read Berserk and how that is currently going. I haven't read the newest few chapters though. I should, but you know, ever since he died, the enthusiasm to read it on a when it comes out basis has waned a little for me. Not because it still looks really good, which is obvious. Like that was one of the things that he did do. He like trained up his apprentices, or what they were, to really like capture his style, which is nice. And he did leave a rough story left behind, as far as what I've heard. You know, that's good. That is the good part. But still, it's like, so it just feels slightly different. It's like when they handed, like after Naruto was finished, they were like, oh yeah, let's just make another one. And they handed it over to some guy with like guidance of another dude. It's like, yeah, but no. It just feels different, you know. Anyone else alive? Nope. Okay. I do see the ballista there. Before I head there, let's just try like walk around. There's a chest there. I mean, let's grab it. Whatever it is. Ah, some health. Strengthened Imperial troops are approaching the bridge to the forest. Slay them before they cross the gorge. I don't do that. Fire arrows. Right. I have ice powers, you know.
They cannot dare to come so far. Can they, Kain?
I don't remember how to mount the dragon again anyways. I should check it out. I think it was select, yeah. Let's do that by hand. First, let me check the status. Okay, a bunch more kills is needed for that one. I mean, they are quite strong. Maybe using something else could help there. Come on. Let's switch weapons. Today I'm using a PS4 controller, funny enough. Because I had it laying around. I sold like a PS4 online, right? My brother's PS4. And let me just say this. If you smoke weed and you have a PS4, you are fucking disgusting. Or like if you smoke weed and you own a PS4, fucking before you sell it, open it up and clean it. But you know, smoking is one thing. Right? I've opened up the consoles before that belong to smokers. I don't know, man. Weed, it has like a really disgusting sludge inside. I have no idea why. And of course the entire dust acts like a little bit of a filter. So you have like this just disgusting brown sludgy dust inside the fucking device. And cleaning it out is you know. But yeah, I sold it and then the guy like complained. It doesn't work and it's dirty. So I was like, you know, dirty I can accept because I didn't open it up and check. But they're not working. I did test it before I sent it off. So what I think happened, like I got it here, I opened it up and just cleaned it out, and then it worked again. So what I think what happened is during shipping, a piece of dust like came loose and got stuck to the sensor. But yeah. thankfully, you know, I don't have that problem myself. But if I buy stuff in the future, I might just open them up just to check. Knowing how more prolific it's become in the recent few years with it, you know. With it just being more accepted. It's disgusting. Right? I feel like people need to be more aware of that. Okay, that went well enough. Get rid of most of these guys. I think there's one more somewhere. Yeah, there he is. Slowly retreating. Oh, there are more. You cannot run from me. Don't even try. But yeah, that was... It was not fun. I did that yesterday before the stream. You know, after I came home from work. Thankfully, the PS4 is extreme... the Slim in that case.
Do not endanger yourselves for my sake.
The PS4 is extremely easy to open up.
You and Furiai? No. No matter.
It feels like you break it, right? Because you have to, like, pry up the corners really strangely.
Message. The elf village has been found to the east.
The road to the elf has been found. Hurry there now. Okay, I will hurry there in a second, but first I want to check this, like, little outpath there. But yeah, thankfully it's easy to open up and whatnot. But still, it's, I can't go there? Wait. Let's see if I can, like... Okay. Like, I also modded my Switch, and that was... fucking hell. Like, I was sweating. Because it was hot, but just having to fucking... have, like, a million screws of different sizes and whatnot. It's always... oh. It's panic-inducing.
I cannot fly in this forest. You must go on foot. Alone.
Yeah, can you at least...
My body is no longer mine alone.
Okay.
Can
I need to go from the other side.
anyone
Across the bridge. But yeah, you know why they do that. It's like, hey, don't open up our devices and repair them themselves. Like, I'm all for repairability. And this ain't it. But it looks really nice now. And of course it's, you know, modded now, and I'm currently dumping my games. And installing a few of them. I don't have the updates, because I don't have them downloaded, so I might need to get them. But I have to check if that's possible somehow. Anyways. A treasure box has appeared. Where? Why has a treasure box appeared? It's a weapon. Cool. I don't know how I did it, but cool. I like that. I don't want to do the magic. Just want to do like the big thing. Don't do that. What's the status on this weapon? 156 more kills. I don't think I will be able to get that in that mission alone, however. Especially with these bigger guys, they are kinda annoying to fight. When there are just so many of them. But yeah, you know. Oh, another thing. Cool a cool thing. You know, before the Nintendo Switch 2 released, of course, there was a bunch of like weird shit, right? Like, oh no, when you put like a mix switch in, it bricks. If you touch the NAND ever so slightly, it bricks. You can't. It's unhackable. Somebody was already able to kind of hack it, to write to the what was it, to the render buffer or something like that. So yeah, unhackable my ass. That is, you know, very promising in a way. What isn't promising, of course, is that most of the stuff is gonna get to be digital. But I'm sure somebody will be able to figure that out somehow.
I do not mind. We can go forward or go back, as you wish.
Don't worry. That guy was in ambush. You know, I'm just of the opinion you should be able to back up your stuff and be able to enjoy this as long as you own, as you know, as you live, basically. Right? If copyright is, what was it, 70 years plus lifetime plus 70 years, I think is the current thing, maybe in plus 90, then that should go the same for a product. If you buy it for a license, it should be lifetime plus 90 years or whatnot. You know, simple as is. Make it equivalent. Okay, let me go there first. See if there's something cool there. I mean, so far there have been two instances where there was like a guy who was like super strong that I was not able to fight. So I'm sure I can maybe find one more of these guys. Of course I do run around just to find like the weapon. But yeah, you know, I'm a big proponent of ownership, and it's getting ripped out more and more and more and more, which sucks ass. Which is why, you know, I rip all my CDs, I rip all my movies, I rip all my TV shows, all my games, and have them on a hard drive and then back them up as well. I need a better backup solution though, but other than that, it's like, yeah, I'm doing this shit because I know it should be a right that you own something you spent money on a product at least. It shouldn't just be like, oh yeah, we don't want you to play it anymore, goodbye. Okay, there was nothing there. Guys, you caught me at the wrong time. Just failed to find anything. So you shouldn't approach me, because I am out for blood. Well, maybe not that much blood. Target. Or target.
It cannot be. I see it with mine own eyes, and yet it cannot be.
Only one level. But one of the weapons should level up. The main sword. You obtained the weapon Tyrant's Hammer. The magic attack is a handful of lightning. Keim sword now at level 3. Attack increased 6 to 8. Combos increased 6 to 10. Command Dance level 3. Nice. Yeah, equip it. What's explanation? Ah, okay. Interesting. New free expedition. Kaim and his party arrive at the elf village, but the Empire has been there first, and about them is the aftermath of its unlawful invasion. Inuart despairs as he lays eyes upon the wasted ruins. Then Kaim and the dragon hear a voice. Another voice. This guy's... He might need to get checked out.
The elf village is close. Be careful.
Yeah, his sword is really nice. I can only use my main sword for whatever reason here. 600 kills. Almost. Do you think you can hit me with some arrows and survive? That's cute. Very nice. Wasn't that big of a village. Looks like there were like 2 or 3 houses at most.
Hell has come here.
It seems to be more in sync now. That's good.
What shall I do?
The hierarch Verdalay. I hear his voice.
His voice? The hierarch has a pack beast too?
Yes, a dragon. A petrified dragon.
Where is he now?
He is at the temple in the desert. He wants you to go to him for your own safety.
Oh, Furiai. You must forgive me. I'm not strong enough to protect you.
But your songs, they calm me.
I think this guy's gonna go nuts halfway through the game. The way he acts here already.
I pray for strength. Will you come?
We must investigate further. Go with Furiai and protect her. We shall follow.
I love the faces in the bottom left. So good. The voice is that of the hierarch Verdalay, the spiritual leader of the Union and guardian of the 4 seals, the seal of the temple, the seal of the desert, the seal of the forest, and the seal of the goddess herself. After seeing Furiai and Inuart go to join Verdalay, Kaim searches the village. There, besides an Imperial soldier's body, is a message written in blood. Written in blood even. Oh. That's scary. If I walk around here, can I like find anything, or is it just, you know? Oh, there's a message written in blood. There's nothing in the house. Question mark.
Speak not the watchers. Draw not the watchers. Write not the watchers. Sculpt not the watchers. Sing not the watchers. Call not the watcher's name. What is this?
Yeah, who are the watchers? Explain, please. Oh, hell yeah. There's a chest. Okay. Weapon, very nice. I wish you could equip them from like the get-go.
In the valley, the cult of the Watchers has a shrine. They took everyone there.
The Watchers again. What are they?
Yeah, I don't like the silent thing. They kind of drag it out a little bit too much. Would have been fun if it already concluded. You obtained the weapon Maiden's Kriss. The magic attack is Crescent Song. That one looks interesting. Of course, it has probably no range. Let's see how much damage does it have. I mean, not that much anyways. I mean, I will check it out. See if it's any good. A dying elf tells Kaim about the shrine of the cult of the Watchers, and Kaim begins to suspect that some evil bond connects the cult and the Empire. Kaim flies to the shrine to rescue the elves and to learn more about the cult of the Watchers. Okay. Not a flying section, I guess.
The elves guard the temple seal. If something
Oh, what the fuck?
happened to them,
That was a bit glitchy there for a second.
they are creatures too. They have a right to peace.
If you want to leave me these things alone. They're attacking me. That's the important part here to consider. If they, you know, are allowed to have peace or not. Come on, there's one more. There it is. Bam.
Empire has a garrison in these mountains. Mere passion will not be enough.
As long as I don't have to fight one of these like bigger things, I'm all good. Because these ones are just easy to fight. Big ones have too much health, too many attack points. So I'm always too close. Is like something else shooting at me? Yeah, they have like machine guns somewhere. Seems to be gone. What the fuck is that? Looks a bit like a gargoyle or griffin. Yeah, I think it is a griffin. Or a hippogriff. No, they are behind the mountain. I was like, okay, where the fuck is that enemy? It's pointing downwards, but... I mean, I do like the look of most of the stuff here, but... I just think the flying sections are a bit underwhelming so far. I would have taken it being, you know, like a full-on shmup or something over kind of like this. 2 of them? 3 of them? Okay. And let's make quick. Let's you know, quickly get rid of them.
The path to the shrine lies open. Go!
Yeah, if you don't have to deal with the big ones, it certainly is much easier. Hell yeah.
Hatred drives you, but sadness fills your soul.
Not even a level up? Come on. I want my dragon to be strong. That was a nice transition.
The shrine should be close. Take care. I sense something.
Lord Kaim, the Red Soldiers. They're protected from magic.
The Empire has deployed catapults on the path to try and silence the mighty war machines. In that case, if you don't want to be attacked by magic, be attacked by my sword. Yeah, that worked out tremendously well. I don't hate this little thing necessarily. Of course. Let's see how this guy goes. Oh, hell yeah. That one's also not bad.
The shrine of the cult of the Watchers. But why does the Empire come here?
Well, because they're in cahoots with them or something. Obviously. I don't dislike this one. It's a bit faster. Is it faster than the other one? The other, like, hammer? Oh, come on, buddy. Of course, I probably don't have to kill all of them, but, you know, I do want those sweet level ups. If I can. Oh, this is also very nice. I like that. And this weapon has earned a spot in my favorite so far. Ah, buddy. Don't you dare. Ah, come on. Let me go back to the little one. I mean, it's also not bad. Of course, it does have very little damage. So let's see, there are multiple paths you could go. I wonder if there's like anything to check out, especially down there, like up this direction here, where Kaim is. The game points me towards here. Oh, there it is. Interesting. How did I get this thing here? There aren't like any cars around or whatnot. Okay, if you properly aim the magic, it's also quite good. It has a bit of a auto aim aspect to it. Can you not? With your stupid bows, thank you. I'm still struggling with the camera though, holy shit. Why did they make it this way? That certainly didn't age well. Didn't expect a welcome, by the way. Oh, there we go. It always takes a second to show up in the chat. Didn't expect someone to playing Drakengard 1 2025. You can barely hear me? Really? Is it maybe your sound? Or, I mean, if I see it like in OBS itself, it's almost like I'm peaking. I need a sip though. can make the game a little bit quieter. I say, but let's go like this. Is that better? Oh, come on. I'm losing too much health here. Switch over to Twitch, okay. Welcome to on Twitch. Is it better on Twitch for whatever reason, or just do you prefer the platform more? There we go. About the same, Both are very low. I mean, if both are very low, then it could be more on your end. Like, let me do something real quick. 1 second. Where the fuck did I put the other thing? So there we go. Okay, let me do one test, 1 2 1 2. Yeah, on my end it's actually quite fine. Of course, let's turn this off again, so I don't have to hear myself over and over and over again. And put on the other headphones. I mean, I barely can make it louder. I can do this just a little, just a smidgen. That's about all I can do to make it louder. That's better. It is concerning for me though, because it is starting to get into the red area. You know, where it's like peaking. Yeah, I need to get rid of these guys a little bit faster. Maybe OBS itself is kinda just fucking up. But I doubt it. Let's see, I should focus on the target. On the target. OBS always tells you it's red, but it's not saturating. Okay. I mean, I tested it. And I did notice there's like a crackling when it goes into the red for me. But you know, the audio on OBS, it is not very reflective here. On that part, you are right. I mean, I checked right now with my phone and headphones. I just had to up the volume a little bit. The Imperial forces swarm around the shrine offer no mercy to those who trespass the neutral lands. But yeah, I will check off the stream if I can maybe improve this somehow. Yeah, I mean, I played it like 10 years ago, but I never made it out of chapter 1. I mostly played Nier, so I was like, you know, I might as well check out the origin of it. I also have 3 here on my shelf, which I also plan to play once I finish the 1. Enjoying it? from a gameplay perspective, it's very redundant. Very... like, I played some of the Musou games, like warrior games and whatnot. And I have to say, compared to them, it is a bit slow-paced. And less exciting. You don't have too many things you can do at once. I mean, either I'm missing something or you can do just magic and normal attacks. But I do like the atmosphere and everything. Like, if I would play it privately, I would easily go through it. Yeah, they apparently don't. Like, I would play through it, but like watch a movie on the background. And just during the story sections, just pay attention. Especially after I heard, like, for the ending Iggy, you need, like, to collect all the weapons, which is like, yeah. Go and watch a movie, while you just replay some of the levels and potentially follow instructions. Like, I've seen gameplay for Drakengard 3, and that one looks much better. Especially the flying sections look funner. But you know, it is an early PS2 game. Or is it? It's a PS2 game. Right. Let me put it like that. A lot of developers kind of had to find their footing on PS2. And really started to perfect it in the Xbox 360 era. You mean Drakengard 3? That sounds... I mean, on one hand, that sounds ass. On the other hand, I've seen how amazing RPCX3, or what it's called, is. With, you know, boosting frame rates and such. So I might probably go that route once I play it. Of course, I don't have hacked PS3 to dump my own games yet. Maybe in the future. But yeah, that's good to know. But yeah, I will probably also go emulator route with that one. Very likely, at least. Sad that there wasn't anything back here. But I did get some of my health back, so that's nice. Let me see status. Thanks. That's like one of the biggest thing I hear. People like the originality of it. And at first I was like, is it really good? Something I would want. But you know, I started to get attached to it. Of course, I want to maybe upgrade it a little. Make it a little bit more high res or whatnot, or at least more detailed. But other than that, I really grew to like it more than I initially did. Because the thing is, originally, like, I gave somebody a sketch that I drew, and I'm not somebody who can draw. And instead of kind of improving upon it, they just kind of one-to-one copied it. Which is like, not exactly what I hoped for you to do, but good job anyways. I still have to write the software myself, so I don't want to waste time on, you know, fighting with some dude on Fiverr. After everything, you know, I spent like $40. Of course, I would need to convert it to my currency to make it more... How should I say? Like how much it hurts financially. Because the dollar conversion currently very good, very good. I sometimes go online and see people, oh, this costs $500. I'm like, oh, it costs like $300 for me. Cool. I mean, yeah. It's obviously not Live 2D. Which... I looked into that. And... I mean, the cheap ones start at like 500 or whatnot. You can get pre-made ones for like 80 and such, or like 40 even. Some, you know, more generic ones. But, you know, custom like mine would be easily mid-triple digits. Not something I can afford or am willing to spend on right now. But yeah, the big plan at some point is to improve tracking, improve the software itself, and potentially learn to 3D model myself so I can improve the model whenever I feel like it. But you know, everything is like a question of time, more so than anything else. Sadly. It's like one of these things where as a human I'm like, I just wish I wouldn't need to sleep. I would just immediately gain like 8 hours a day. That would be so good. I would love that. But nope. Sadly, that's not how it works. Yeah, I mean, I like sleeping. Like, I'm one of these people who has extremely vivid dreams. Like, when I was younger, I had no dreams at all, or very rarely, and often when I had them, they were nightmares. But for the past few years, so when I have a dream, I'm like, okay, I remember everything, and when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, was this real? I have to like sometimes check with myself. Like just today, I had like I don't remember the entirety of it, but I was like back in school, and in the morning I was like, and it was like, you know, it was like a holiday, so we had like we went out earlier, and I didn't have to go to school anymore the next day. But today in the morning I was like, shit, I got homework to do, and I vividly remembered after waking up what I had to do. So I like when I stood up, brushed my teeth, you know, whatnot, and then sat down on my desk and started. By the time I like started, I was like, oh no, wait, I don't remember what I have to do, but and then it started to slowly click. Oh no, that was a dream. Yeah. But I also had like a nightmare for years. I haven't had nightmares for years, but recently I had one. Like a super short one. And I looked like I remember, like I looked on the clock, and it was only 10 minutes past since I fell asleep, and that's a bit concerning because you don't enter REM sleep. You don't enter REM sleep within like 10 minutes usually. So, come on. Let's do like this then. But yeah. But of course, you know, this week was a bit, I had to move a few streams back and forth because I did fall asleep directly after work, so it's not always good. It can be to the detriment of other things. Do you know? As long as you don't have like narcolepsy or whatnot, sleep is always a blessing. I mean, I feel like I should have died like 500 times already. But some of the enemies just drop health the entire time, which is nice. Of course, I should probably block as well. Leave me alone, dude. There we go. It still costs mana, health. Okay, what was that? I did dodge. I guess this ain't Dark Souls. Or you get some juicy iframes. Let's see, where do I need to go? I mean, I know it rudimentary, like on a rudimentary level. I know some of the, like, you know, killing is bad stuff. That's comes up later on. And roughly how we get to Nier. It's been a while that I listened to any like story lore videos or whatnot. But I would say I'm mostly blind. Not completely, but mostly. Thankfully, at least. Like, I'm somebody, for whatever reason, I'm very good at not getting spoiled. Unless I want to do it myself. I wonder what Yoko Taro is up to right now, though. Because I didn't hear anything about like any new project. The last thing was like the shitty mobile game. And I don't know, I just can't play games on my phone. I tried, even with emulators, it's always like, I don't give a shit. I need it to be like either a dedicated device or my PC. Otherwise I just can't motivate myself. Let's see, how does status on this one look? Oh, hell yeah. Let's go to the Bone Breaker. Because why not? Didn't I say go to the Bone Breaker? There we go.
All interlopers will be destroyed. Die!
But you know, I'm very willing to let the man cook. Because when he cooks some very, very fine cuisine. That's at least something I can say. Yeah, just like this. I think these guys were, you know, immune to magic. As it said earlier. I don't know if it just goes for the dragon or if it goes for everything. I really like that every weapon has like a magic attached to it.
Call this a shrine, and we can call a hovel a castle.
I really just wish there would be a little bit more like combos and whatnot you could pull off. Or at least, you know, better camera movement instead of just it snapping back. Like, you know, games in like the 1980s figured that out. At least some of them. There we go. These are the red soldiers. It is, but it's just for like for 10 minutes. Like, I read somewhere a review of some guy who was like, you know, as a child I would have really enjoyed flying around as a dragon. But now as an adult it's like, it takes forever to really... You almost feel stationary, I feel like. It's like really weird, so you don't have a good perception of movement. They really didn't capture that essence too well. Yeah. I mean, as a child, most of the time you also don't really understand stuff like this, usually. Or the more nuanced story beats. And, you know, violence is always cool. Or most of the times. Most of the times.
More Empire soldiers! Lord Kaim, be on guard!
A wizard priest is summoning more soldiers to the shrine. Destroy the servant of the devil. Okay. You got a fucking wizard now? Better use the dragon to get there fast. Oh, it's just this guy. Oh, come on.
Damn them. The Empire uses spells and witchcraft.
The wizard duplicates around the shrine. Let no one of the enchanted devils survive. Yeah, I feel like I'm about to die though. Not like I can let them. They do die quite quickly. Fuck. Man, that's certainly a section. There we go. Man, I have no idea what's wrong with this stream though. I've never had a stream that suddenly just got exploded like that, especially on YouTube. Pretty strange. I guess the disfigure stream a few days ago also kind of had a similar effect. Guess YouTube is a little bit of a tsundere. Gather some copyright strikes and it starts to boost you. Oh, fuck. Like another channel I have, I got like a, you know, one of these shady sponsorship collabs thingamajigs. And I find them always funny, like they got the kind of products they want to sell you. And that one is like an Android TV box. And I looked, you know, did other people actually promote this? Because it's very obviously this stuff, these boxes are always loaded up with malware and shit. To my surprise, yeah, fuck. Tons of people promoted this. And actually defending it in the comments. It's so funny. Like, it's not even a paid thing. And people completely sell the integrity for, you know, 20 bucks. Oh, come on. Can one of these guys, like, drop some health? The last thing I need, though, right now is one of these guys. Is there maybe a chest here with some health pickups? I mean, there's a chest here. But is it health? It is. Oh, hell yeah. I didn't expect it to be a full heal. That's nice. At least they die quickly, but my god, this section is a bit ass. They could have reduced the number by, you know, by like 70%. I mean, could I just technically... Ah, can't mount dragon here. You can take this in two ways. Yeah. I mean, maybe that's like the big message. No pain, no gain. Need to work for... Can you two, please? Oh, come on. I was like 2 pixels short on that one. Okay, 3 more. And they all are bunched up, of course. Can I just... Yeah.
Seems to harbor no enemy, but still, enter with caution.
The wizard has fled into the shrine of the cult of the Watchers. Go after him and stop his wicked magic. I just hope he doesn't duplicate himself like 20 times again. I will see if I can open the window in a minute, though. Because it's starting to get hot in here. But there was like this... There's like this weird, like a pan flute family or whatnot. I talked about them before. That sometimes outside like sing and play their music. They have exactly one song. And they usually sing it for like 2 hours straight. It's a bit ass.
The enemy is routed. But where are the captured elves?
But today was kind of funny. There's like another guy here who also plays music. He has like the thing you crank and it makes music, like a organ, whatever it's called. And like they just started singing the guy with his organ because he was like hired here to play or whatnot. And he started up and he had like a little battle and they gave up after like 10 minutes. But yeah, it's like, I don't understand that. It makes sense when you just walk by. My head is tilted. It makes sense if you just walk by for like one little, quick detour or whatnot. But if you fucking live here, it's absolutely unbearable. Oh, let me see. Okay. That's... It's a bit noisy, but it's not too loud. But yeah, I live at a spot. You have like these guys, you have the organ player. Sometimes there's a guy here with a harp. There are two different guys who play guitar for money. It's like, dude, come on. And there's like these two guys that very rarely show up. One of them has like a... What's it called? Like the... I don't know the fucking name. Like the thing you like push together and pull it out again. And the other guy is like an opera singer. It's very colorful here sometimes. Accordion, right. An accordion. It's colorful, but also somewhat overwhelming at times, I have to say. Knight's Vow is now at level 2. 9 to 18. Oh, that's nice. And Como secures 3 to 6. Very cool. Okay, now he suddenly spams his magic. Dead. That was much simpler. Why couldn't the other fight be like this?
The elves will take us elsewhere. What does the Empire want? How should I know what ambitions drive humans? What do those red eyes mean?
Well, he had a smoke beforehand.
Those are they. His voice. It is gone. We had best hurry to the desert. Cultists may be in danger.
There we go. I hope the background is not too noisy. Still, there's some kind of event today and there are a lot of people. That was chapter 2? Huh. That was much smaller than chapter 1. I like this effect of zooming in. It's like the PS2 can produce mind-boggling graphics. Mind-boggling effects. The Desert of the Moon. Ooh. Chance encounters. Kaim suddenly loses contact with Verdelay, to whom he had entrusted Fourier and Inuart. Concerned for their safety, Kaim immediately flies to the desert. Okay. Well, that didn't take long to find. Let's make it just a little bit louder again.
I will be safe. I am a goddess after all. Please, Kaim, you must save Inuart and Verdelay.
The thing she has on her legs kind of reminds me of the Monado, for a reason. High Rock, Verdelay, and Inuart have been captured by the Empire. Having left Fourier alone, Kaim flies through the Black Desert Night toward the Imperial dungeon where he believes they are held. Don't have like a... I thought I had like one more weapon. Guess not. It's kind of insane to me though that you... What was it? 65 weapons? And that's something. I'll just attack everybody then. I like the design of these things though. Kinda reminds me of God of War, which I, played not too long ago. Yeah, it's getting a bit louder in the background. Compared to Dynasty Warriors, there's not that much weapons. Yeah, but it's still impressive, I would say. Especially compared to these days. I mean, what the fuck are they doing? Most companies don't even include like more than 2 or 3 weapons. The rest you have to buy. I should use that more often. My god. Let me close the window again in a second. Suddenly somebody starting screaming. It's already cooled down a little bit, so that's nice. Man. That's something I really don't like. People feel the need to scream. But of course those were children. Can't complain too much about those, but still. Wasn't there like one guy directly in front of me, supposedly? Oh. A bunch of these guys suddenly. Can you maybe take some distance between you and us? Thank you. Can't even see them most of the time. Let's maybe attack the towers first. The 2 towers. That's also a game I want to play again. Or at least, play again after like 20 years or whatnot. I remember it somewhat fondly.
Can you sense your sister's thoughts? The passions of her soul?
Don't think I can. Holy fuck, these guys are so annoying. But yeah, the next Lord of the Rings game I will play is the JRPG one. Third Age. Just currently not in the mood, especially now that it's summer. It's always a bit rough, let me say it like that. Like it's just, man, I don't know why, but when it's summer and you want to play video games, it's the worst. Have I played Armored Core 6? No, I have not. Like, I do want to play all of the From Software games, at least some of the more prolific ones. I think they have like a party game as well. I don't need to play that one. This year, From Software games, I've played Sekiro already, and planned is to also play Kingsfield 2. Or Kingsfield 1 if you're in the US. I already played the other one last year by myself. But yeah, the Armored Core series, I kind of want to start from the beginning. Right? I don't want to just jump in on 6. But I heard good things about it. But also, I still need to play Elden Ring as well, so... Soldiers of the Empire has cut a path to the freedom to the hierarchy. Oh, there's a big guy up there somewhere, it seems. Yeah, I also still haven't played Elden Ring. And now Night Rain has come out. Of course, that seems to be really just purely multiplayer experience bullshittery. Not too fond of that. And if I remember correctly, they also tried to do something similar with like the one on Switch. Where it's like a more multiplayer focused one. At least that's what I've heard. Which bothers me. I am attacking. Let's do it by hand.
I am the hierarch Verdelay, imprisoned by the Empire. Can anyone hear me? Can anyone hear me?
Man, they're really into cutscene mode right now. I mean, you know, I like the Switch. I think Nintendo really did good with the Switch. Let me say it like that. With the Switch 1, mind you. Especially when it comes to like physical games. But man, it's like... It's tough to support Nintendo. Especially currently, once again. All the bullshittery they always like to do. And they do have some fun games, of course. They're like the only console anymore that has like exclusives. So... Also for that you kinda need one, usually. Yeah. I mean, the phrase, "you don't hate companies enough," usually pops up.
I can hear your voice. Then
That's a new one. Let me quickly copy this out, so I have it as a reference. And then delete. There we go. There really are, but some of them are worse than others. Did you hear the thing about Sony that they tried to do in the US? I have to say, it did get a lot better on Twitch with bots, by the way. I haven't had as many in the recent few weeks. But they're apparently coming back. What they did, Sony, I think Warner Media and like one other company, they tried to sue an ISP so that they turn off people's internet that they've caught or suspect of having pirated some of their content. Like, absolute insane stuff. It's like, oh yeah, you need internet for your medicine or whatnot, for like your medical devices and whatnot. Well, fuck you, go and die. We are Sony. Our copyright is more important than anything else. No, I didn't want to tweet it, or like just put it out in general on the internet, because, you know, you do get quite easily banned by saying stuff like this, but I will not be surprised if the CEO of Sony is one of the next ones to go. Let me say it like that. I mean, Sony and like Disney and all of these, like the big copyright holders. It's like, as I said earlier in the stream, I feel like when you buy something, let me quickly, like copyright is like lifetime plus 70 years. Right? But ownership is just like, you know, when we decide to cut it off. I feel like ownership should be lifetime plus 70 years as well. Just to make it fair. They would never agree to that. Oh my god, I might die here. Of course I cannot. Oh, that's nice. It's not as dramatic as health insurance, yeah, but still. I think the root cause is not what matters, but how much you hate them. And Sony really is starting to make people hate them a lot. Why haven't they not dropped any health?
You have made a pact with a dragon? What fate gave you such a powerful pact, beast?
Well, I just found it on the floor. Oh, come on. It's a wide open space. I hope I can find like a health pickup anywhere. Like, it looks like this might be one. As long as there aren't any arrows. Please be health. Yes. Ah, was your downfall, buddy boy. Think you can attack me right after I got all that health back? I'll think again. Let me see the status on the weapons. Oh, the Bonebreaker needs only 4 more kills. Let's really quickly switch to that one. I never... Well, probably. I never heard, like, what happened to the guy. I know he got, like, persecuted or whatnot, but... Or like went to trial, but I never heard anything after that. I'm sure they will probably lock this guy up for much longer than they would anybody else. That's obvious. good. I think I want to try to do Maiden's Chris next. That one. Even if it's not the strongest weapon, I feel like it could potentially be fun. Like on higher tiers. Let's see. There's supposedly one here. Yeah, there is. Cool. Now you drop health, okay. Where were you when I needed it? I guess I'm supposed to do like the combo here, and then it might drop. I just like the magic it has. Mostly. It is pretty swell. If it's auto-aiming. Because that is also pretty nice when you have it. Just a little explosion. I also love how draw distance is absolute ass. Because PS2 obviously doesn't have the performance to just display hundreds of enemies at once. So it looks like there's absolutely nobody and suddenly like just a group of people pop in. Like that. Those are not the ones I need to kill. I will kill that one.
I am the hierarch who guards the seas. Only one
I mean, I have plenty of time.
before the might of the Empire.
I feel like unless you want to clear out the entire thing, an hour per mission feels extremely generous. It's like, yeah. I feel like you can do most of these missions within like 5 minutes. If you don't spend any time killing the little goons that hover around. Maybe not with the magician. That guy was a bit of a piece of shit. But here, easily, I could have taken care of most of these targets within half the time. When did that guy hit me? Bounce me away like that. Okay, let's see. It's not getting less. That's for sure. I mean, it's the thing, I like this one. It looks funny as well. But my god, is it slow to kill them. Might switch to that one. It's not that much better when it just throws them away. Is it any better? Not really. That's also nice. Let's see, 2 more in this direction. But the current track as well is not my favorite so far. Soundtrack wise. Like generally the mission soundtracks aren't the best. Some of the other stuff is really good. I've had the soundtrack longer on my phone than I ever owned the games. Just because the soundtrack is just amazing. Especially some of the more side stuff. I would say the songs and whatnot. Exhaust is an example. That's been a staple on my playlist for years. I mean, it's certainly not the kind of soundtrack you play at a funeral. It is quite hectic. But it is unique and creative. which is nice. You know, opposed to the usual just orchestra that a lot of games aim for. Or back in like the 2010s dubstep. That was certainly an era I don't miss. But like the songs from Drakengard 3, those are really good. I really like those. Man, how many of you are there? I mean, obviously like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. So you can upgrade your weapon. Let's not waste too much time on these guys. I can still do like free roam and whatnot if I need to level up more. No, thanks to you, buddy. Most people don't chat when they watch a streamer, so it's always fun to have somebody here to talk to. I mean, appreciate lurkers as well, but it certainly helps to stay communicating. Thanks for the follow. For Drakengard, I will probably play it next Friday, by the way. That's what you're interested in the most. Just like a heads up, schedule wise. Ah, come on. Like, I know you should use the dragon here to speed stuff like up, this stuff up, but you know, I do want my weapons to be leveled up a little. It still takes a long time, hey. Way too long. I think that's the last one, right? Nope. Got two more somewhere. I initially was fond of this weapon, but right now I don't like it anymore. Let's go back to this one. This one got like a huge boost in damage, if I remember correctly. Look at that. That's some damage. Imperial prison guards have appeared at the top of the three guards and freed their prisoners. Before I do that, there's something I want to go and check out. There was this guy up here. And there are these guys down here. Let's see. Is it this direction? Okay, that's the one. I do want to see if there's like anything cool there, you know, an item or whatnot. But as I said, I wish the minimap would be a little bit more better. Turn around, please. Okay, there's nothing else here. Weird. Like, it seems so much like, hey, you kill these enemies and like a chest appears or something. But apparently not. I know there's some weird requirements for some of the weapons to get them. In that case, let me go check the other guy. I mean, you do have plenty of time. This is probably gonna be one of these like super hard ones that you can barely even dent. Oh, getting some XP with the dragon though is also good. There you go. Come on, guys, out of the way. Oh, there's a chest. Could also be, of course, just health. I think he's gotten insane a little. That was quote unquote just health. I mean, it's still good. But I could have maybe gotten that one a little bit later. I feel like the game will tell me that I need to go here after I freed the guys. Before that, it's up here. Okay, I definitely do deal more damage. That's good. I might be able to do it, as long as he doesn't fuck me up too much. Yeah, I don't think it's possible. That's more than half gone and he's not dented more than half. Especially as like his projectiles really fuck with me. Maybe if I use, you know, the regular sword. That's good, actually. I should have used that one from the start. Guess that was it. It's sad that you only get a one try on those guys, but I think I'm starting to get strong enough with the weapons that I might be able to face them. The Keim sword is so much better than all of the other ones. So I think I will just continue leveling that one for now. Oh, you know what? Let's try to get some of the lower ones up, at least by one level. Nah. I mean, I read somewhere that the best way, since this game doesn't care about, you know, where you fight the enemies, that the best way is free roam in chapter 1 to like level up the weapons and whatnot. So I might do that offline while I watch a movie or something. Because that's the most boring part about this. Yeah. I think I might do that. But after this mission I will also just take a quick break to run to the toilet. Get rid of the bow guys, please. Holy shit. These dudes are something else. Fucking leave me alone, please. Thank you. Holy shit. that's the way you want to do it, then that's the way you're gonna get it. Okay, that was a bit too early. But now at least, you know, the bow guys are gone. The rest should be peanuts in comparison. Yeah. But I might need to find another chest with health. That was dumb of me. To get just obliterated by them. Come on, you don't have that much health. There we go. Oh, that was the mission. Okay, good. Yeah, this guy, he looks evil. He has like that very evil look, you know. Oh, almost 2 levels. One weapon I did, right? Yeah. I noticed that before, but the weapons upgrade them, like, look different as well. That's nice. I like that little detail. 50 to 18. Combos increase 8 to 10. Cool. With how slow it is, though, it's a bit... Should be a bit more damage.
I thought we were done for. Thank you.
Oh, those are friends.
I owe you my life.
Let me first see if I can, like, get something. If I speak to all of them.
Thank you. You saved.
Doesn't look like it. Maybe there's like a chest or something. Nope.
At last. So.
Yeah, he's evil. You can't convince me otherwise.
Verdelay, you know something. Tell us, what is happening?
The Empire is not satisfied with mere conquest. They seek complete reconstruction.
Of the world?
Yes. They want the seeds of resurrection that will appear when the seals are broken. The goddess's life is in great danger.
The seeds of resurrection? Humans twist even the myths to their own purposes.
Please help. The Empire must not destroy these holy places. The entire world is in danger.
I just don't trust the guy.
Is broken, the burden on the goddess grows greater still. Please, even the Empire's soldiers deserve our mercy.
You cannot preach to this one. He cares only for settling old grudges.
As one should.
May the gods bless us, their poor children.
What difference between he who prays and he who kills? Fools, one and all, these humans.
Okay, that's... I will now quickly take a break after the Empire is plotting to destroy the seals and kill the goddess, and thus release the seeds of resurrection. Inuart has been taken to a different imperial prison, where a voice of the cult of the Watchers speaks to him relentlessly. I will see you in like a second or two. Or a minute or two. I'm gonna keep the window open for a little bit longer again. Just because it's unbearable in here. I just hope... I mean, it seems to have quieted down outside, so just hope it stays this way.
If only I had more strength.
If only I had more strength, then I could protect Furiai.
Who's there?
I could protect her and make her my own.
Stop it.
Take her in my arms. Surrender her to no man, my betrothed. She shall love only me.
Please stop.
All mine. Furiai, all mine. All mine. All mine. No man can have her. No man. Not even Kaim.
No. No more.
Loves only me. Looks only to me.
Closed it off after all. Was a bit too loud.
Loves only me. Me.
I like how this guy looks.
Deeply. Deeply. Please forgive me. Gaze only on me. Please, gaze upon me. The goddess will die. The one who serves as the seal must be killed by the strain. The burden will destroy her.
No.
She is just a normal woman. One who was to lie beside you, laughing and carefree.
If she ceases to be a goddess, can she become a woman again?
For many, many years.
Well, what should I do? I want to help her.
You need strength. Strength that comes from a pact with a dragon.
Oh.
Kaim could help.
Kaim. Allow him to bathe in her gratitude and love. She is my bride. She is my bride. Her kisses are mine alone. Her love is mine alone. If only I had the strength.
If only I had the strength.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna fight him soon. I would guess he will kill me and then... Like, his plans like kill me and then make a pact with the dragon. Something like that. Bit of a weirdo, let's be honest here. At the Verdlade's urging, Kaim flies to the seal in the desert, but waiting in the sky above are the gargoyles, creatures born of lifeless stone. Is that what they are?
If we do not stop them quickly, the temple will be lost. Now go!
It's these things again. The game really likes throwing just walls of these guys at you, don't they? Holy shit. Does this work? Like when I fly away and I still kind of aim at them? Doesn't look like it. There we go. You can leave me alone as well, buddy. I mean, still, as long as I don't have to fight the big guys, I really don't have any problems.
See, the forest. They are trying to destroy a seal that protects the world. The goddess's burden grows. It must not be if the temple seal fails.
I don't trust any of the guys so far. Especially that guy. Like, who's bald and has a fucking tattoo like that? Like, come on. Nobody trustworthy, that's what. That's who, I mean.
The closest seal is the desert temple. You must hurry there.
I try, but do you see how many enemies there are? I like the magic though. Very effective.
And the goddess. They are all that protect this world. If they are lost,
What if they are lost? Explain it a little bit better, buddy. I need to know the consequences of my actions. Right, when will you learn? When will you learn that your action have consequences? Oh, what a guy.
Sacred temples. Humans are beyond my understanding.
quickly! They must not destroy the holy place. Please, hurry, Kaim.
Like, I first thought that was hair, but it's actually a tattoo. It's just, man. Hell yeah, some more attack power. I do like that. I wish it would go up a little bit faster, but, you know, nothing you can do about that, I guess. I think I said this earlier, but I do like the transitions.
Keep chaos from the world. Kaim, they must never be broken.
Oh, now I can go over there. Okay. But there are like two guys down there, so I will go like here. So I will check this out first. Oh, a bit further right. I mean, that is very suspicious, right? Maybe they just guard a lot of health up. You never know. Or nothing. I guess. There's like no chest here, nothing. So strange. I wish I could go fight the other guy again, but I guess it's not something you can repeat in a different mission. Oh, come on, I'm far enough. See? Took like 2 centimeters and I was able to do it after all. Game. This time I will also plant the magic a little bit better than before. Or not, because I get shot down. But yeah, I think using Kaim's sword is the best course of action. You know, simply to just have something really strong to fall back to. I think the game kinda also expects that the player will use the original sword the entire time. Or at least fall back to it more often than the others. And you know, maybe off stream I will just level it up a little. Because why not? I don't always have time, but sometimes, you know, I'm waiting for something, so it's a good thing where you can do something. To spread out the waiting time. It's like weird how they sometimes just don't fire.
Kaim, the temple will be lost.
I mean, you say quickly, but I have a good amount of time left, buddy. I think it's funny that the game is like hurrying you so much, but it really... there's really no urgency to it. Like, none at all. Let's see, where do I need to go? Back there. Okay, it takes a while for the thing to disappear. That's confused me before. That did confuse me before. And now I have to get to that thing. Yeah, maybe maybe I should ride the dragon there.
Here too, it is only a matter of time before the temple falls.
Magic is pretty good. Especially since you can just spam it like this. I hope that the magic kills also count towards the weapon. It would also be cool if the dragon kills count towards the weapon. The one that you have just equipped at the moment. But I don't think that's the case. I should use this one more often. What the fuck is that? Is it like a berserker mode? Seems like it. Do deal like a good chunk of damage. I think it is. I wish I had this against the other guy. That would be very helpful. Please, game, can you like, can I carry this over or something? Oops. Holy shit. Even the magic is buffed with that. Let me test something though. 347. So when I kill these guys with magic. Okay, it does work with magic. That's good to know. Now let's see if the dragon. Okay, it doesn't work with the dragon. Okay, good. Good to know.
The seal must hold. It must.
I mean, that was a good experiment, right? Now I know how to more properly level the weapons. I was a bit worried that the magic wouldn't count. That worry has been dispersed now. Of course, these guys are immune to magic. Not to like the power attack. Or are they immune to magic? No, they're just immune to the dragon, I guess. Or strong against magic. Might be another term to use. Oh, come on. Nice. I also do get like a good amount of health right now. So I always appreciate that. Don't appreciate being attacked with spears though. Like, why are these guys so lanky as well? Come on. Go to the gym or something. Get some muscles. You look pathetic. That worked. There we go. I mean, I do rack up a good amount of kills, especially if I just focus on one weapon for at once. It should work out pretty well. I don't know what the max level is though. I think level 5. So I should soon have reached out with this sword. Yeah, let's go to the target first. I think that was like the super combo or something. It seems like when you... I mean, I don't know. But if you can get further into the combo, the like special attack there becomes much stronger. Of course, it's like hard to always... Okay, that was next flash. There we go. Okay, I see. Flash, not flush. What am I talking about? Starting to lose a little bit my brain with this mindless slaughter. I wonder how a speedrun for this game looks. I would probably guess it's not that long per se, but it's just very very optimized in the sense where it goes. Like, oh yeah, let's just run to the targets and do nothing else. Not even upgrade the weapons or whatnot. Just kinda get through. The Berserk mode now it's of course a good idea to just kind of go and kill enemies as much as I can, especially for magic. I mean, look at that, they're dropping like flies. Oh, that's me as well, who drops like flies, but don't tell anybody. Man, still 220 more kills. Holy shit. Game does want a lot out of you. I mean, I guess I'm not even halfway through, so... It would be strange for the game to just give it to you really fast. Was that a full heal that I just got? Or just a very big one? Huh. I really wonder if there's like a chart how to get this stuff more easily. Like, oh yeah, do like this combo and you will get a berserk thingy. If you do this combo, you will get like a big heal. It's certainly not with spamming magic, but it's still... It works tremendously well to do it this way. Bam. See, I mean, this one just popped out of nowhere without me doing anything. I feel like it's just random. It's just random. XD lol so random. Where does the normal bacon? Welcome to Reddit. The front page of the internet. Such a disgusting claim. Nobody should be able to claim that they are the front page of the internet. Especially in current year. I mean, technically there are like 10 websites. Like, the majority of people use 10 websites that are owned by like 3 companies, so... It's not too crazy to say that one website can be technically the front page of the internet. It's still a disgusting statement though. What happens when I go? Okay. It's not like, okay, you go into the circle, you accidentally get teleported away or something. My god, this one dude really has it out for me. His swing attacks. Of course there are arrow guys down there who have to attack me. Oh, come on, don't interrupt me while I do the thing.
The Imperial Arbalesters. They are the enemy of the Flying Dragon. Defeat them first.
The who? Up there, okay.
Inuart's heart fallen on the sand. Where is he?
This way? No. This way. I'm sure I already like missed something in on this map. I feel like there should something be on the structure or something, like a chest with a weapon inside. But maybe not. The music though, it's amazing. It's like 2 notes. You could have put a little bit more effort into it, especially since you do listen to it so long. When I will play it offline, I will probably turn down the music a little. Come on, can one of you give me Berserker? Then this entire section will take like 2 seconds. Oh, look at that. Speaking of chests, it's probably gonna be a heal. Let's be honest. But, you know, big chest ahead. Yep. As I predicted. Like, these guys aren't even the targets, right? They're still upcoming there. Come on. Yeah, there should be a bunch up here. Let's see. Okay, it's arrow guys, my favorites. I mean, can I... Let me try something. Oh, let me just walk away, normally. See, that worked pretty well. Got taken care of most of them already. But they are pretty annoying. Let's be honest. Like, I can't even approach them, really. Got them shooting me out from the ground. Like, come on.
Why does the Empire wish to destroy the seals? Do they seek the seeds of resurrection?
Even more, I shouldn't have picked up the chest. Holy. Game really likes to throw a lot at you.
Protects them from magic. Be careful.
So Inuart is not here.
Could there be like another chest somewhere? Where were they? In front of there. I guess there may be one around this building somewhere. There is one. Please be health. Yes. Fantastic. Good to know that you can rely on a health chest like this once in a while. Oh, wrong button. It's very strange that you have the map on on R3. That's a very unusual choice. Is that chest here as well? Nope. Okay. It just decimates the rubble a little bit. They're not too hard when you can fight them one-on-one, but when they kind of one-shot on you, it's a bit harder. Nice. Yeah, you have no chance. I say and get immediately like beamed. I feel like they reflect magic. That's the green stuff that they fire when you use magic. So I really shouldn't use it. I mean, let me... Okay, still 100 kills, my god. I mean, really, it is all about committing genocide, isn't it? The alternative title for the stream was Making World War II Look Like a Joke. I thought that was a bit too... You know. Maybe a bit too untasteful. Come on. Yeah, they really reflect it, okay. I just thought they were like maybe immune to it. Or, you know, take less damage. But no, they straight up just reflect it. That's certainly something. These guys can't, so we'll take, you know, make full use of that at least. I can take out all of these guys with just a single spam of magic very easily. Nice. I mean, it's very interesting how I struggle to have like health, and suddenly am completely full again. Even though I get hit a bunch of times. Oh, come on. I should block more often. I think that's also more useful than I give it credit to. What? You live? It's just these guys are really... Come on. When you can spread them out like this, like butter, you know? I mean, they look like they consume a lot of butter as well. But when you can do it, no problem. Let's see. There aren't that many more enemies. $50 more kills. I will try to actually see if I can get those 50 kills. Within that mission, I mean. Seems to be possible. Seems to be possible. I mean, each of these groups is roughly 10 people, so... And there are more than 5 of them. Eh. Maybe like 8 people. But still, you know. That's still like 80 guys around. Of course, some of them at the temple are actually groups of 2, like the archers. So that calculation is actually a bit off. Oh, 12 more. Okay, when I have 514. On the next mission I will have an even stronger sword, so that's nice. In case I run into one of these other big guys again, like the really strong ones. Okay, just one more group. I mean, I could fly back because there was a bigger group there. You know, just to make sure. Very nice. See, that's how easy it is to level this stuff up. Of course, the others combined are what, like 700 kills. That I wouldn't need. So yeah. Not like that will take a long time to actually perform. Like I read somewhere originally that for the ending E, you need not just all weapons but have them all completely leveled up. But I then read that that was a wrong statement. So I'm very happy about that being not being correct. Because that would have truly taken forever. You see just how much worse this one is? No way I would have fought through all these masters with this one. Just to get, you know, the level up. Just, you know, stretching the game by twice the amount suddenly. I mean, it works alright, actually. Especially if you have Berserk. I mean, look at that.
The attack was only a diversion. Caim, you must return to the seal at once.
I just don't trust the guy. Yeah. I need to go back to the seal. I feel like once I'm at the seal, I will be like teleported or something, or I will destroy it. By accident, by me being there. I think that's his plan.
Good. Now we can hurry to the seal.
Holy shit, that's quite a few levels. Does this only increase health though? Not just like a base damage or what? Because that would be very helpful if I had some kind of base damage to rely on. Attack increased 8 to 14, very nice. Combat increased 10 to 13 and Combat Dance level 4. Nice. That's another one of these. Oh, okay, level 4 is maximum level. That's good to know. Now I could technically start to focus on the other weapons. Like I read somewhere that technically maximum level, to get maximum level, it's 1,000 kills per weapon. So that's 65,000 kills. I mean, for one man, that's quite impressive. And that excludes like the dragon kills, of course. I wonder what the max level for the dragon is. Is there like no chest here? I'm not gonna go around the entire thing. Or will I? Nah. I won't. I mean, it looks like I can't even go to, around the entire thing. Because there's like blackness there. A black void.
Servants of the darkness, be gone.
The Temple of the Desert. The Imperial army swarms about it, intent on the seal's destruction. And now ghostly waves rise from the ground and set upon Caim. Oh. Ghosts. Spooky. Let's go.
Destroy the spirits of hell.
I mean, they're not too strong. So far, at least. Such a good cannon fodder for, you know, for this weapon. Oh, come on. I thought that one was dead. Man, how many are there of you? No, it's time to call the Ghostbusters, if there are any more. Because ghosts certainly are not my forte. It's not in my job description, at least. I'm the annihilator of the living, not of the dead.
They seem to react to large movements.
Okay, that's kind of stupid. Like, walking softly, okay, but, you know, it still works better if I just go like this.
Drive all the spirits from the temple. Drive them away now.
I mean, I will. If they could stop spawning. Don't worry. I thought I killed more than 20 though. The health certainly inflates the numbers.
Or does it possess them? No matter. They shall die.
Come on, it has to be it, right? Last one, please. Of course, if I used a stronger weapon, that would have been different anyways, but, you know, I do want to level up the others and see how they develop. If I can.
The Imperial forces are drawn to the seal that moths will flame. Are the other temples safe?
With steel and fire, drive away the Imperial jackals that converge on the seal. Okay. Doesn't look like there's anything else. I mean, it seems like you can go in between there, but it also looks kind of locked off. Oh, that's where the door is. I would guess that one opens. Okay, yeah, going with the really weak one is not the best idea. I think I'm gonna focus on the target from now on. I mean, actually, I should use that one, because that one was quite strong. Yeah, that one deals a lot of damage. That's good. I mean, they aren't that big of fools. I mean, look at them. They absolutely bamboozle me. Of how strong they are.
Is this the will of the gods? Is it their will that we be tested so?
Okay, there are the targets. Yeah. Trying to, like, aim at them. It's fucking horrendous. There we go. I wonder if anybody, like, test played this and didn't complain about that. Feels kind of strange. Because it does not play very well. I mean, technically what I could do. I think is that. Yeah. You know, level up the dragon a little bit. Why not? It's certainly better to go up. Nah, I can't no longer talk even. It's certainly better to go up with the dragon against these guys that are armored to the bone than with my slow and, you know, weak weapons. Especially since there are no archers here, it seems. It makes it actually kind of easy. I think they get their health back if I lose sight of them too much. At least I thought that would be the case. All of these groups seem to have lost their health, at least to some degree. That's nice. Fear me, mortals, for I am a mighty dragon and you cannot even reach me. Where are your archers now? It's like stealing candy from a baby. Not like I have any experience with that. Or do I? Well, the world will never know. For I am no snitch. My god, I mean, if I would have done that by hand with the really weak weapon, my god, this would have taken 10 hours to even get to this point. My god. Of course it would help if I could get some health. For that I do need to go do it by hand. So far I don't, as long as I don't lose too much now. It's all good. I like these small specks where like one or two of them survived. Let's see. Okay, more back there.
The horror! I have never seen such sacrilege.
Of course. You have the ones with magic barriers that are now here. Why wouldn't they? Oh, fuck. Where could a chest be? Let me like fly here and maybe see if I can find a chest there. Just really quickly. Because I do need some health right now. Please let there be just one somewhere. Certainly not here. Maybe back there? There's one. Oh no, that was grass. Oops. That was indeed not a chest. Some of that sweet, sweet dried out grass. There's one. Oh, thank goodness it is health. Imagine if that was a weapon, the only chest left, and that was a weapon. Yikes, buddy. That wouldn't have been good. Okay, where are these guys again? I think they should show up now. A bit further. Of course, they amazingly intermingled with the targets. Yeah, of course. Welcome, Viet Cong. How are you doing? Oh, come on, I just want to fight the targets, please, not you red fuckers with your magic protection. They just have too much armor. Nice. They also dropped some health. That's very good. Not the biggest fan of this part. I mean, I could just switch to Kaim's weapon. That would help a lot. But you know, if you can get the XP, you have to grab it. You have to take it. Jump for the beef, as they say. I watched fucking Parkour Civilization. I remember somebody talking about it. I was like, am I really gonna waste my time on having this on in the background? Mind you, I watched it during work, not just in my free time. It was mostly background noise for me, but it was something. It was basically a Tower of God with Minecraft parkour as its center. I should read Tower of God. I'm not much further than... I stopped like not much further after the anime ended. The first season. But yeah. It was... like for that it was funny, but... It's interesting how popular Minecraft still is and stuff like this can still exist. That's truly fascinating. You know, when Microsoft bought Minecraft years ago now, I was like, they are so stupid. Why would they buy Minecraft now? Like, the popularity of the game is obviously, you know, on the decline. It's not gonna last much longer. Oh boy, was I wrong. I'm pretty sure they made all their money back that they, you know, invested in it. 100% of it, easily. They spent didn't they spend something like 4 billion on it? Or at least, you know, like $1 billion or so.
A message, sire.
Imperial commands have appeared near the temple. If they are not stopped, the temple will be lost. Destroy them. Destroy the child. Let's see how those Imperial commandos look. Oh, of course, they're surrounded by arrow guys. Holy shit. Can we not have like a million of these guys accompanying them? Thank you. If it wouldn't be for these guys, I wouldn't have as much problem. Of course. I shoot it in a split arc. Don't run away, you bitch. Let me run away. I need to kind of go and find some health really quickly. Man, the fact that there were like just 4 of these archers and they like, of course they are the ones that can rapid fire. Fuck me. Yeah, that was it. Yeah. Game over. I'm start from here again. Ooh. Like, do I keep some, at least the kills? I think the kills are. I'm not too sure actually.
They seem to react to large movements.
Oh, come on. Yeah, with Kaim's sword, it's much easier. Get rid of these guys. But holy hell. I don't know what to do against the crossbow guys.
Drive them away now.
I really don't. I wonder if there's like a trick to it, because when I block, I still take damage.
The Imperial forces are drawn to the seal, like moths to a flame. Are the other temples safe?
Okay, this early part is at least easy when you do it with the dragon. But still, I don't know exactly what I will do against the big guys with their archers in tow. Where's the next guy? There. Because they hit hard. Much harder than expected. Oh, there he is. See, that went much better already. Okay, the magic is really good. But I definitely need to level up a little bit. Especially Kaim with his health. And the weapons. So I have a better repertoire at hand. Come on. They also just can get you like into a swing like that and really fuck you over. Stun lock you to death. Yeah, that's much better doing it like this. I wonder what the game expects you to do, if it's like expects you to do more free roaming in between the story than I did. Hell yeah, did you see that when you get the max combo like thing? Which of course, you know, very hard to pull off. Even then magic actually works pretty well against this section. As long as it doesn't hit the guys behind me. See, that went much smoother. I say and immediately get like roasted by 50 guys.
A message, sire. The Imperial commanders have appeared on the battlefield.
Okay, let's go.
Is this the will of the gods?
Not like that.
Their will that we be tested so?
I just heard something like a really hardcore rumbling. It could come down and really storm right now. Which is not good, because I was invited for grilling today. You know, put a sausage on the Barbie.
Do they possess the darkness, or does it possess them? No matter.
So I hope that was in the game.
Die.
It is quite rainy today. Just don't want it to, you know, be completely fucked. Oh, come on. Well, that's how you do it. You just spam magic. I wonder why those two guys didn't shoot right now. Like the other guys, they were relentless.
Is that Inuart's harp?
Where? I don't see it. And the game really puts a lot of expectations in you to deal with 6 of these guys. Especially after potentially just fighting hundreds of other enemies and losing all of your health. At least they could give, you know, a good amount of XP. Yeah, you need to get away, go away. Holy. Didn't I find like a chest somewhere before? With health in it. I could use that right now. I think it was here, right? And like the door that was there. But I can farm these guys for a little bit of magic as well. A little bit of health, hopefully. Oh, that was a good one. Did you see that? That was like a quarter of my health. That's confidence inspiring, at the very least. To have like this much extra health at my disposal. When you use magic, it's really hard to see the flash of the weapon that you need to use for, you know, special attack. I wish they made it, you know, a little bit better or easier to like pull off. Hell yeah, some extra health. I do take that. Thanks for that. Okay, one more. I mean, I could get rid of the other two archers and then I could go in with the dragon as well, technically, I think. Yeah, that's to be expected.
This place has fallen. We should return to the goddess.
Okay, at least one level up. And the dragon also got a little bit, that's nice. Kame's efforts are in vain, and the seal of the desert is destroyed. Bitterly disappointed, Kame and Verdale return to where Furia awaits them. There they show her Inuart's harp, which they found on the desert floor. What does the lost harp mean? At that moment, a strange voice begins to call to them.
To see Lady Furia, dirtied by the desert sands.
It's a bit dramatic.
A soldier gave his life protecting the goddess.
A soldier? One?
Such a thing. What should I tell the goddess?
I think so far thousands died in this war. You know, the castle alone. I think there were a bunch of soldiers that had to protect her. I mean, we didn't see them, but it's certainly not a soldier. It was at least tens of thousands of soldiers.
You are safe. But where is Inuart? His harp.
It was lying on the desert sands.
Highness, does the burden grow greater now the desert seal is broken?
I am well. Quite well. But what of Inuart?
Kaim, can you hear that?
Well, I did see something as well.
The voice is weak and faint. I would not expect you to hear it.
Tell me, do you plan to seek out this voice?
If we ignore it, the consequences may be grave.
The weak would do well to know their own limits, old man.
Do you know from where this voice beckons?
From an imperial jail in the desert.
I've never heard of that word. Jail. Not jail, but gaol. They hear powerful yet strange disturbed voices. It is a voice unlike any they have heard before. A voice heavy with evil foreboding, like harbingers of doom. Wraiths summoned by the Empire gather in the black sky. Okay, this looks like a sky mission. If it is a sky mission, I will, end it here. I think this is like a good stopping point. Verse 3 was quite a bit longer. Yeah.
We must clear them away, then hurry to that voice.
Because I have to go soon. So, okay. Here's what I do. I think I will continue streaming this game. It's a bit, But what I will do is I will now offline, just, during when I have some time, when I need to wait, I will maybe like speed it up a little if I can. Like not just full blast. If I can, like say like 1.5 speed or whatnot. Since I am on emulator, I will do that and just farm a little bit to make the sections a little bit more playable. And then I will stream it on next Friday, if everything goes correct this time around. Other than that, tomorrow I will play Moto Knight, which is a short indie game. It's fun. It's like one of these old Flash games with the bikes, where you have to go through obstacle courses. And yeah, with that, all I can say is thanks for watching today, and I hope to see you next time. Ciao!